not. It was a whole nother vest talking about, oh, the party not over, da da da, do this, do that, this and the third. And he downstairs talking about, oh, this is an order. You need to do this. You need to do that. All disrespectful.
And I was exactly. And I also told him because
It was a suit, and I'm telling this man, I was like, listen, all due respect, sir, but you coming out a little hostile. There's a way to speak to people. You HR, you supposed to come out a little nicer, bro. You supposed to communicate. You talking about, oh, this in order. You know what? Read me RP11. Do this, do that. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to read you no rules. I'm just trying to tell you, like, dude, you coming out strong. There is no reason for that. And he getting pissed off because I'm over here telling my feelings to him. I'm like, damn, bro, you getting me tight. I ain't even do nothing. I was not even online. Nah, cause he mad. He okay. Listen, let me tell him. Let me tell her because I was there, but I was not there. You know what I mean? My sister was there. So tell me how King West talking about, oh, the party not over, the party not over, and go back to the party, right? Bass come out of nowhere talking about the party is over, and I kid you not, there was an admin standing right there. Admin ain't do shit because they know it's an RP party. He talking about, oh, that's not RP, that's not RP, da 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 da. We didn't host it. Da, da. PD don't need to host no party. PD don't need to host nothing. That is a community party. That is a gang party. That is an RP party. And he don't understand that. And he talk about, no, it was not RP. Da, da, da. And then he get mad because I'm telling him he getting a little hostile during the whole situation. And then he coming at me strong. And then started coming at everybody downstairs strong. Had a whole meeting talking about, oh, King West is going to get demoted tomorrow. Da, 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 da. I was like, damn, bro. Why you saying that King West can get demoted for? If he's trying to say, oh, the party not over and trying to de-escalate the situation while Bass is standing there talking about, oh, this shit done. Da, 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 da. I'm like, ain't nothing done, bro. Ain't nothing happening. No one was shooting. No one was killing PD. The only person that was acting out was Deshaun, but everyone know how Deshaun is.
I was simply like, we was all there discussing everything, right? It like I knew it was gonna turn into an argument just the way he was talking and everything. He was talking like mad crazy, right? So I guess he went and was trying to talk to Fletcher, and then I was like, Bass, like make sure you don't argue with King because I know y'all gonna have a whole big ass argument. I know King when he went back to PDG when Bass was saying everyone I want everybody in PDG right now. He was like, oh, this on both. Blah blah. Like I know they about to argue. If they both in PDG, they both about to argue. Like we in the parking lot. I hear King saying this. So I told Bass while we were in the garage. I said, do not just whatever you do. Like I tried to tell him, do not argue with King. I don't want there to be no argument at all because us arguing that's not going to get us anywhere. And while I'm trying to tell him this, he like, sir, go away, go away, go away. You're being insubordinate. It's an order. Go away, go away. Speaking so crazy.
No, he didn't even say that. He didn't even say that. He talking about get out my face. I'm like, who the fuck? Why are you speaking to him like that? Joe didn't even come out hostile. Joe was literally saying, hey, listen, sir, like, yo, like you getting mad at everybody else. Nobody was doing nothing, Like they was all listening to one suit, If we don't listen to a suit, we breaking our PD rule. If we listen to another suit and we don't listen to another one, it's another breaking rule. So everyone was just trying to do their job and follow direction by their higher ups. And he just mad because no one was listening to him. But at the end of the day, no one could hear him.
And it's two different MGs telling us to do two different things. And then you got the helper also saying a whole nother thing. Like, what are we supposed to do? We were so confused. He said, oh, y'all supposed to listen to me because community affairs is our job, blah, 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 whatever he was saying.
Yeah, he was kind of going a little hard a little bit, but like, yeah, he was, yeah, he was going a little too hard on the Best a little bit.
This the second time he's crashed out like that, and I don't appreciate that shit. And he crashed out on me twice already as it is.
Hold on, one mic, guys. He was getting. I know he was heated at the moment. He was really heated, and he was taking on everybody else, and he was yelling and guessing like what they're telling you. He was going a little and telling what to do in a very unprofessional way.
And Fletcher can't even do nothing because at the end of the day, Base is Fletcher's boss. So he has to do what he has to do for Base because, you know, Base is just listening to his higher up. Fletcher just listening to his higher up. Fletcher was just there just, you know, keeping an eye on things and making sure things go right. And he at HR too. Everybody in PD.
Everybody in PD downstairs. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Fletcher.
Hold on, guys. Hold mics. Good question. Let me see.
He's down the hallway.
Girl, Fletch.
HR and you and HR, you guys are the higher ups, you know, so nobody should be stepping out of line after what you say. Like, hey, if you say break up the party is over. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, I just want to say, like not only HR, we had an entire admin out there saying leave the area right now. King West was out there saying, nah, don't leave. It's cool. Admin, chill, don't leave. That's not, bro, that's RP13, man. You as an MG, me as an MG, every officer out there needs to get the heck out of there and stop listening to King West. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, lover.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, I got online. First of all, I'm going to be honest. I saw in another chat on Discord that there was a party happening at PDG. So I hop online real quick. I come outside. He's there basically facilitating the party. He's like, yeah, as long as y'all ain't got no guns out, y'all cool. Go ahead, throw some ass, catch some ass. Don't worry about the PD. We ain't going to bother you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ain't no way. This is RP11. Everybody's on the green zone right now. So I called the admin. Well, actually, King, first of all, what happened was they started shooting. Like 6 people started shooting at each other. And King West like, okay, admins. Everybody call it admin. So we had 3 admins out there. They all showed up and they all tried to clear the lobby out. I mean, clear the, the party or whatever you want to call it. But King West is over here. Nah. Admins, y'all tripping. Don't do that. You ain't got to clear the party out. Now, I know that when an admin says that they need to clear, PD needs to sit behind that admin and help them clear. So I'm putting my macros up to clear, and King West, he's just debating it the whole time. So I end up leaving, but then I come back, and basically, this is when Tory's like, no, shut the party down. No parties outside PDG. So I come out and put my green me macros up. I say, party's over, time to leave. King West, no, what you mean party's over? No. And then, the gang members, they're like, man, Base Wiki, you so whack. How you going to shut our party down? I put in the macros. DFG says the party is over. PD, time to leave. King West, no. So that's all I got. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm sorry. Wait. Lover, I gotta add a couple more things though. Because when I came into PDG to address everybody, You know, obviously Joe Blackman and what's her name? Angel wasn't even there the whole time. Joe Blackman mostly. He feels like I'm being disrespectful because everybody's just listening to their MG out there. The point I made was we just did a whole assessment to see what everybody knows about these RP rules. It don't matter what an MG is telling you. If an admin is telling you to lead to clear the area, clear the area. We're PD. We're not here to protect gang members. We're here to serve the law. First of all, also RP11, chilling in the green zone is illegal. If you Chief just put that thing in the information chat with the new map showing that the whole block is a green zone. You can't have parties in green zones. That's basic RP rules. Any officer that followed that rule was breaking RP with King West.
No, basically what he said was what actually happened. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of body cam floating around. I know I got some on my body cam, so.
Everyone talking about they want to quit because of the simple situation. See, look, that tells you something, Fletcher.
I got your back, Miss Wilson. Yeah, I'm just here. I agree with her. I agree with her. That's why I'm standing beyond it.
So okay. Or no, exactly.
All right. Well, if I'm being complained about my unprofessionalism, hold on. She asked me to answer my question. If I'm being called out for my unprofessionalism, then I have to call out a couple officers for insubordination. I asked every officer in this room to clear when the situation was over so we could deal with it. Everybody wanted to stand around and continue to argue about it. I told them to clear. They stood around. That's insubordination. So I guess I'll be dropping that body cam. I would say this.
All right. So what happened in PDG not too long ago before you got online? No one was arguing with him at all. We was just trying to simply communicate to our HR person. He HR and he was supposed to sit there and listen. And I get it was just like a little briefing of what happened and everything, but we felt some type of way and we wanted to speak how we felt. And he was not hearing it at all. And he was being mad disrespectful doing it as well too. So I didn't appreciate that. And this is the second time this stuff happened between me and him. Not gonna lie, this is the second time. And it's feels like it's gonna be a continuing thing with it.
Yeah, I just had a question. So the thing about it, right, is that the people that were doing the party, they were in a parking lot like a block away from PD. I think right across from PD. I'm not completely sure, but I also saw that they were near like a swimming pool that was like a whole block away from PD. So, and the admin didn't seem to have a problem. It wasn't until they came up to like the street that basically divided PD from that parking lot. The admin I forgot the helper's name. That's when they said, "Oh yeah, I all need to leave. Party shut down." So it seemed like they didn't really have a problem with the party being where it was, which is in that parking lot and near that swimming pool, near that location it was. But it wasn't until they got into the street that the admin said, okay, you got to shut this all down. And even if we were to shut it down, there's no way we could really do it because it's like 30 plus people. It's like 30 plus people. How are we going to shut it down anyway? And it's one helper online. Because no other helpers were there. So how were we going to even deal with that? We were outnumbered anyway.
No, I'm basically gonna piggyback off of what Angel said. Not too much about the arguing part, but it's like, far as like for unbadged officers, the way he addresses us, so he kicked us out of PDG too. Also, I explained my situation, like my XP working points are gone, so I don't know my situation with him uploading his body cam or anything like that towards me. Like basically, we just sitting around, don't have nothing to do, so. I really don't know what to do. He told us not. He said floor 2. If I'm not mistaken, he said floor 2 was shut down, something like that. I don't know. It was just too much going on.
Man, with all due respect, I think, these officers can say what they can say. I do think I have to have a conversation with you afterwards.
Say in front of everybody else about how you.
Well, I'll say this. Totally. Like, I have no reason why. Here's the A to Z, right? We was out there. The incident happened. Every time I've ever been an officer and some crazy stuff happened, the highest ranking officer online calls everybody to PDG or to the briefing room to discuss the do's and don'ts of the incident. I brought everybody in this room. I explained to them, regardless of King West telling you to do this and that, if an admin, and regardless of, because I showed up when the party was at PD. I showed up when it was there. Admin said, like, they were putting the macros up, everybody needs to leave right now. So at that point, as officers, it's not our job to say, even if West is saying, let's let him party, let's let him live. If you're following West orders in that moment, you're committing RP 13, straight up. No police officer is supposed to allow crimes to happen in front of their face just because they want to be cool. That's not what we're here for. But anyway, with the respect thing, when I come in here and I tell these officers about RP 11, I tell them about these PD rules that they're breaking, all of a sudden there's talk back and there's smack. Like, in my opinion, if a DFG, if a MG brings you to brief up about an incident real quick, listen to that MG talk, and then when he dismisses it, you're dismissed. There's no point in standing there going back and forth or none of that. Yes, ma'am. Not role play. It's when you have a job and you're not role playing in that job. You're role playing in a separate job. No. Here's why. I'll say it straight out. Okay, we have a community affairs department that can set up parties if we want to set up parties. And this wasn't a party for PD officers. This was gang members having a party outside PDG, unsanctioned by anybody, that King West was allowing to happen because he wanted to be cool with them. That is totally unacceptable. And why I'm saying is RP 13, like I said, as a police officer, it's in our rules that we're subordinate to the admins. It's our job. We can't disobey admins. If they're directing us to do something and we're not doing it, I feel like that's not role playing in your job as a PD officer. You're saying it's not only gang there. It was not a PD party. It was not a party for officers to be there, have fun. We were standing around, like just talking to each other while they were, having a party on PD. It was embarrassing.
They weren't having a party on PD. What are you talking about?
The party was a party on PD.
and it was in a whole
It was
parking
across
lot
the
and
street.
near a swimming pool.
In the backyard.
And,
The
like,
backyard.
I don't
Nah,
know.
listen.
Nah, I feel like it should be some type of transparency, like with the police department and admin, like where we don't tell them what to do, but we could have like our own discretion on what's being done. You know what I mean? We should be able to have our own discretion, because in real life, you officers do have their own discretion in what they can and what they, you know what I mean? If they pull over somebody that's drinking and driving, they don't necessarily have to give them a DUW. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to actually charge them. You know what I'm saying? They could honestly pull them over and have them get out of the car and take a taxi home if they really wanted to. Some officers do that, but in most cases, they do get charged with a DWI. But it's, I feel like we should just have our own opinion on things.
They were
They were literally in a parking lot across from PD, and behind that parking lot, I believe, was a whole nother location with a swimming pool and everything. They were literally there just chilling. They had security.
The only person I saw shooting was Deshaun. Everyone knows Deshaun. Deshaun's a whole troll. He shoots anybody, anywhere, or anything. Like he gonna kill anybody, and that's that. And then the reason why they started shooting off at the end was because Base was talking to them disrespectful. There's a way to speak to the community. And I feel like if you're HR, you have to speak to the community with full respect, no matter how heated you are. That is your job. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do in your job, but there's a way to talk to people. And the way that you was talking was straight out disrespectful. Everybody in there was talking about, oh, we finna shoot up PD because Base was talking disrespectful. Who the hell he think he is, yada, yada, yada. And King West was out there just trying to de-escalate everything.
Man, can I just say this for real? In the new updated map, all the streets around PDG are green zones.